So, why is a person who is mixed race seen as being black? I don't understand that. I need someone to explain that to me. So someone comes to me and they show me their parents. One is black, one is white. But then they say that I am black. I'm like, wait a minute. But your mom's white. No, but I'm black. I see myself as a black person. I'm with the black people. But your mom's white. So this all goes to the one drop rule, which is one of the most racist things I've ever heard of in my life. But it's the fact of, racist white people say, if you're not 100% pure white, you're therefore black. So even if you're 50% white, and this white woman or this white man made a decision to have a child with a black woman or a black man, they don't mean anything. They don't exist. Because as soon as you have a drop of anything else, you're therefore that thing. So, and I've spoken to many mixed race people about it, and I understand where they come from. In the fact of, out in that, the world is stupid. Human beings are thickos. Because human beings think in extremely binary caveman terms. So, because you don't look fully white, you're therefore black. And mixed race people have said that, look, not like the way I'm treated like as a black person. So, if I'm treated as a black person, that's how I have to be. There's the perfect story that Halle Berry told, where she was confused. She looked in her mirror and she wouldn't really understand who she was and everything. And then she just went to her mom, who was white, and said to her mom, like, look, what am I? How do I live in this world? And her mom said, you're black. Don't be confused. Don't be like this. Don't be like, okay, I'm half this, I'm half that. You're black. I find it very difficult to look at a mixed race person and see them as black. Now, that does not mean like sort of ignoring the life that they've gone through or just ignoring how they want to feel themselves to be labeled. But in my view, like, you're mixed race. Because the way mixed race people operate is different from black people. It's not the same. The way a black woman thinks, operates, and her vibe is very different from a mixed race woman. And I think, which is why I've always really had a very, very kind of not only a soft spot, but I sympathize. I sympathize with the life of a mixed race person, which is why, again, this is just my decision. It's just my decision. I would rather have black kids who are fully black. Because, for example, I remember there was, so when I was in university, there's this French lady older than me, so she was in her year, and she got married to a Jamaican man, and she was telling us about her daughter, and she said that her daughter had to do her hair a certain way when she was around her white friends, and do her hair a certain way when she was around her black friends. I said, that's me. I don't want my child to live like that. I don't want my child to have to live to be in two worlds. And I don't want my child to, because if, and this will never happen, but if I had a child with a white woman, that child is not going to be black. I'm like, no, you're mixed race. No, you're mixed. That's what you are, because I made a decision to marry a white woman, knowing that I would have a child that is 50% white, 50% black. So therefore, you're not black, you're mixed race. So, and you see, the issue I have with it is we've allowed racist white people to form the narrative. Because obviously, sensible white people with a brain will know that, no, you're mixed race. And so let me, before I get there, so the reason why I don't like it is we've allowed racist white people to create that narrative of, no, it's the one drop rule. If you have anything that is not non-white, you're gonna be you're just seen as fully that thing, black. So for Barack Obama, first black president, no, he's not. Obama is the first non-black president. So no, Obama is the first non-white president. Just a big thing, but get it right, he's the first non-white president. Halle Berry was the first, I think she was the first non-white female lead actress winner. Not the first black winner, first non-white. So this is just the key things here. And my thing about this is, and this is something my brother even said, and this just shows you how stupid human beings are. Human beings are so stupid. The existence of mixed race people is what begins to destroy racism. The very existence of someone who's mixed race shows you how stupid racism is. And I think whether it was God or the Creator, was his thing was like, gosh, this person is mixed race. They're not black. They're not white. They're 50% black, 50% white, so you can't label them because they're half of stuff too. So what was supposed to happen is human beings are supposed to say, oh my gosh, this racism thing is stupid, because once you now have guys who are mixing in and everything, okay, he's black, so what? He's white, so what? He's half black, half white. So why? These labels don't mean anything. But in humanity, stupidity, the internal stupidity, they literally are looking at the answer and the solution to racism right there, and they said, nope, what too dumb to understand this, and what too evil to understand is that even if you're 50% white, we're going to ignore that and view you as 100% black. Can you just see the arrant stupidity there? That's why for me, like, look, this is not me kind of like, crapping on mixed race people, because again, they can choose to view themselves however they want to view themselves. But this is just for me. If I see somebody who's mixed race, I'm not going to view them as black. I'm sorry, I'm not going to call them black. Okay? Because I'm like, no, you're mixed race. It's like this new thing now that they're doing in Hollywood, where like, the black actress. First of all, it was Halle Berry. Now it's Gugu Mbatha-Raw. And I was watching a recent film like Cloverfield Paradox, or a film. And even when I was looking at Gugu Mbatha-Raw, I was like, you can't sell me of her being black. Kiki Palmer is black. I think it's Tiana Paris is black. Naomi Harris is black. Like, Mbatha-Raw is not black. She's half black, half white, because I can see in her face and how she acts that she's half black, half white. So that's why it's and it's just telling as to how the world wants to operate and how they want to choose to operate. Because for me, I really believe that the acceptance of mixed race people being mixed race is how you begin to really chip away at the absurdity and the stupidity of racism. Because hold my hands up, I really would like, if please put it in the comments below, please tell me a concept more dumber than racism, because I can't think of one. I cannot think of a concept dumber than racism, because even animals, they will fight you based on, okay, I need to get that female, I need to get that piece of food, so they're fighting you based on in their way of what they need, of a need. But with only kind of species where like, no, we just fight you because you look a certain color, not because, okay, you are invading our land. I'm trying to get something from you. I'm trying to get some food. I am coming at you aggressively because I'm trying to get something constructively for my survival. No, you're not killing someone for yourself. You're just killing someone because they are too short, they're too tall, they're too fat, they're the wrong color, the color's too dark, the color's too light. It's stupid. But so that's what I said. But so that's, I'd like to see what you guys think about it in terms of maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should just accept that nope, mixed race people, they're black, they're with the black race and so forth, and that's it. And that's just how the world works. But for me, I'm like, I don't give a f how the world works or how racist people want me to view the world. I deal in facts. Okay, that's why I look at science books and scientific research. I deal in facts, and I cannot get my head around, or I cannot ignore the fact that someone is half white, half black, and that's a new race. That's a new concept. That's exciting and interesting. Hence why I'm always fascinated by mixed race people, because I'm like, oh my gosh, so how does it feel like to be half white, half black? What part of you is white? What part of you is black? What part of you do you take from your black father? What part of you do you take from your white mother? That's interesting to me. So it's not really interesting me relating to a mixed race person as, okay, I'm not talking to another black person, because I'm not. I'm talking to a mixed race person. Now, if I talk to another black person, I'm like, okay, right, so, what. Now, true, what me and the mixed race person share is the racist struggle, because you've been lumped in with blacks as well. But at the same time, the kind of see, the way I feel talking to someone who is black is different from the way I feel talking to someone who is mixed race, because even if I talk to someone who is mixed race, who is trying very hard to, because, and again, this is the thing. This is where I sympathize as well. Everyone wants to fit in. See, for me, I don't really care about fitting in. I'm a lone wolf. I operate on my own. But everyone wants to fit in. And everyone wants to, and people don't want to be left out. So for a lot of mixed race people, they're like, well, we are unwanted by the white race. We're insulted by the white race. And we feel at home on the black race. And black people are always very welcoming. They're the most welcoming race in the world. That's another topic to one side. So for the mixed race people, they're like, look, you're welcoming and also and everything, so that's good. But where it gets complicated is where, you have the whole colorism issue, which is that, the lighter you are, the better you are. There's a reason why Halle Berry got all the roles. There's a reason why Gugu Mbatha-Raw got all the roles, which is why it gets complex when you're like, okay, so this person who is mixed race, why are they treated better or held higher within the black populace than other people who are fully black? This is why, because they're dark skinned. So, but yeah, very interesting to know what you guys think about that, and then how you view that. Tell me in the comments below so we can have a good, open, transparent discussion about it. Peace.